Dear MBA class of December 2025, it's really my great pleasure to be with you here today to celebrate your graduation. And like Mark, I'd like to also extend a warm welcome to your parents, your families, your friends, as well as the members of our community who are here today, alumni, faculty, and staff, all whose love, encouragement, and late-night WhatsApp calls helped to get you to this day. In fact, I'm going to invite all the graduates to please rise and join me in applauding them for the role that they've had in your time to get you here. Woo! I also want to offer a special thanks to our guest speaker, Michelle Chow, MBA 04D, for joining us here today to share her wisdom and experience with the class. Your graduation is a tremendous achievement, but it's also a magical moment in academic life, one where our entire community gets together to recognize and celebrate the hard work, resilience, and passion that has brought you to this outstanding milestone. And I'm honored to be here with you today as you start this next exciting chapter of your lives. Graduation is also the perfect opportunity to take a step back, look around, and appreciate your wonderful classmates. What a wonderful, truly unique cohort you are. 487 individuals that embody the unique and special experience of the INSEAD MBA. And while you've come from over 75 countries and have worked at hundreds of organizations, what matters most, however, is not where you come from, but who you are as individuals and what you will do as graduates. Each of you has brought a distinctive ingredient: language, culture, values, skills, experience, and also quirks. And together, you've cooked up something only INSEAD could serve. A classroom where no single story dominates and everyone learns to listen first. Together, you've tackled balance sheets and business models, but also karaoke finals, gastronomic diplomacy, and the occasional morning after. From the forest of Fontainebleau to the city-state of Singapore and across many other places around the world, you've carried one another through deadlines and detours, startups and finals, high grades and disappointing results. And in doing so, you forged bonds that will outlast every job title you will ever hold. This is a fundamental part of the INSEAD experience. And while today we celebrate the conclusion of your joint study, is not the end of your INSEAD journey. It is rather the beginning of a different one. You will now become graduates of INSEAD and will do so with a powerful network of peers and friends around the world who will be with you throughout your life. But your wonderful group did not just join any school. You joined INSEAD. And for the benefit of families and friends, I do want to share a few words about the story and the distinct nature of our school. Because INSEAD is a very special place. A mission-driven school that always stays true to its founding values of diversity, independence, rigor and relevance, closeness to business, and entrepreneurship. INSEAD was founded in 1957 by Georges Doriot, a visionary who believed that business and leadership could knit a war-torn Europe back together. His idea was radical: create a place that connected people as individuals first, beyond the divides of their time. His belief was that by bringing together ideas, people, and cultures from everywhere and equipping them to become responsible leaders, they would go on to play an important role in building a prosperous and peaceful future. This is you. This is all of us. This is our community. And this is a very unique and powerful combination, which is as relevant today as it was years ago. In fact, I often hear about the transformative power of our school and our community when I meet alumni, who very often say to me in a very natural way, INSEAD changed my life. And I've had some of that direct experience myself of the transformational power that INSEAD has, because not just of the opportunity that I've had as becoming the dean of this wonderful school a couple of years ago, but actually going back to the early 1980s, when I first experienced the transformational power of our school, long before I ever dreamed about working in academia. In 1980, my dad was a marketing executive in Portugal, and he came to INSEAD to do a long-form executive program. That was just 6 years after we've had our democratic revolution, and Portugal was quite an insular place. He returned electrified, talking about marketing segmentation in the morning and multicultural dinners at night. That spark left a long-standing impression on his career and on his personal journey. My sister and I, while we were young preteens at that time, we really felt the strong impact that this experience had on him, and through him, on me and my family. That impact has remained to this day. But of course, INSEAD has evolved and grown since 1957 and since 1980. We've established ourselves around the world in France, first Singapore, Abu Dhabi, and San Francisco. We've gained global recognition and impact. Our faculty create pioneering research that makes a fundamental difference to key societal issues, from AI to circular economies to the future of work. This year, we even celebrate our first ever Nobel Prize, with Philippe Aghion jointly receiving the Nobel Prize in Economics for his work on creative destruction. And we're always innovating and looking to the future through our curriculum, our executive training, and our global engagement. But most importantly, INSEAD has remained true to our mission. There are other business schools that are very good at teaching about management, but there's only one truly global business school, the only one where there is no dominant culture in the classroom, a place where everyone learns to respect, work, and cherish diverse perspectives and experiences, and to drive positive impact in the world through business. In today's polarized world, the need to bring diverse people together, to collaborate, to dialogue, to communicate, to drive impact has never been more urgent. That is why INSEAD is so important. That is why you're here, and your role is so important, because you are INSEAD. And this brings me to your responsibility. The next stage of your journey is at a crucial moment in history. Generative AI is rewriting industries faster than regulators can blink. Wildfires now burn north of the Arctic Circle. We have more people than ever living outside their own birth country. New wars have emerged every single year. But despite this challenging and sobering context, I remain optimistic. And that is in no small part thanks to you, the MBA class of December 2025. After all, you've just completed our MBA at INSEAD, and you are now part of the solution. We have prepared you to deal with all business and societal issues responsibly, ethically, and with sound judgment, to make positive impact, to drive transformation. You have the knowledge and the skills to analyze, the values to choose wisely, and the network to mobilize change. As graduates of INSEAD, you carry great responsibility. You are in a unique and privileged position, one with the potential to change people's lives. So, whenever you source a supplier, ask about its carbon plant. Whenever you launch a new product, test its bias. Whenever you earn a seat at the table, keep an empty chair for the unheard. The world does not need more spectators. It needs responsible leaders. And that title now belongs to you. Take it to your future communities and back, to the companies that you'll drive. Use it to bring about change. You have an outsized role to play in transforming the world, an outsized responsibility to lead by example. And wherever life takes you, remember what you learned here, that people are always more complex, more generous, and more alike than the labels placed upon them, and that leadership begins by seeing the individual in front of you. It depends on you, on what you decide to do. But you're not alone in this task. As you step forward into the world as a proud INSEADer, remember that you're now part of a global community of more than 72,000 strong INSEAD alumni in 184 countries. A global community of responsible leaders just like you. No other business school has the breadth and depth of an alumni community like ours. This expansive community is not just a testament to our shared history. It's a vibrant, active community ready to support you in your future endeavors. Need a co-founder in Nairobi, an investor in São Paulo, a mentor in Seoul? Just one email away, provided that you make that first move. Our network really works at the speed of your generosity. Give first, ask later. The alumni network repays generosity with compound interests. Engage in your National Alumni Association. Volunteer. Share what you learn. The more you contribute, the richer it becomes for all of us. That is the secret sauce of INSEAD, a network that grows in value as you contribute to it. Let us continue to build this legacy together, fostering a community that thrives on mutual support and the shared vision for a better world. And do stay in touch with us. We are fully vested in your success. I look forward to hearing your stories of success in the future, to learn how INSEAD has transformed your lives, but also how you're changing the world for the better. As Lee Kuan Yew, the founding father of modern Singapore, once said, there is a glorious rainbow that beckons those with the spirits of adventure. And there are rich findings at the end of that rainbow. To the young and not so old, I say, look at the horizon, follow that rainbow, go ride it. Class of December 2025, the horizon has never stretched so far. I dare you to ride that rainbow. Congratulations, MBA alumni. Today, you're entrusted with the keys to the next chapter. May you open doors with courage, integrity, and purpose. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Francisco, for your inspiring and encouraging words to our class. It's now my honor to introduce your graduation speaker, Michelle Cheo, INSEAD MBA alumni of 2004 D. Michelle is the Deputy Chairperson, CEO, and Executive Director of Mewa International, Inc., a global agribusiness with over 60 years of operations. Listed on the Singapore Exchange since 2010, Mewa produces and distributes edible oils, specialty fats, dairy, and consumer-branded products to more than 100 countries. Since joining in 2003, Michelle has been responsible for the group's overall strategy and growth, driving global supply chain expansion, production efficiency, and market development. Her accolades include the 2019 Her Times Woman Empowerment Award, the 2020-2021 Outstanding CEO Award, and being named Fortune's Top 100 Most Powerful Women in Asia in 2024. Please join me in welcoming Michelle to the stage.